Alrighty, folks, here it is, the final run of CastleMAYnia. Thanks everyone for sticking it out. Thanks everyone for supporting again. I am here with Bobby TheBlacktastic. How are you doing tonight, dude?
I am a nervous wreck, but I've seen so many people have so much fun this marathon. It's instilled me with a little bit of confidence to also have as much fun. Hey, first things first, I just want to say thank you very much for running this event. Like it's not really that impromptu because we knew about it for quite some time, but like you know, like it's a really good, you know, display of the Retrovania community and like, you know, bringing us all together under one channel for one event. Like thank you. Like this has been a great thing to watch, great thing to be a part of.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's I do it because I love it, and I love getting to showcase the awesome speedrunning communities, like you said. And thank you for being part of it as well, and thank you to all of our other runners. I'm excited to let you close this out, as always. We've done quite a few events together in the past, in one way or shape or form or another, and it's always good times. So I will basically let you get to it, and good luck and have fun as always, man.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, without any further ado, I do believe it is time for some Symphony of the Night. So, for those who do not know me, hi, my name is TheBlacktastic. You can just call me Bobby. And I used to play a lot of Symphony of the Night back then. This was actually one of my first speedruns that I picked up, but with Alucard. When I was approached for this event, I wanted to do something like extremely special, especially because like I run a whole bunch of Retrovania to begin with, but a lot of people who do it who like run the same games that I do were featured in this marathon, and they're absolutely way better than I am. So like, you know, it was really good that, you know, they got to strut their stuff here. This is Symphony of the Night Richter, and time's gonna be whenever I say go, because this game loads actually pretty fast on Xbox. So yeah, you're gonna see the fruits of my labors for about, I don't know, a day or so. This isn't gonna be perfect, and I'm not gonna display like any of like the top tier strats or anything, but with my short time with this game, I have learned a lot, and I would love to show you and share with you all this knowledge. All right, but let us get to countdown in 3, 2, 1, and go. And one of the things that you'll notice about this game is that it's actually like one of the most like input intensive, actually. So there's gonna be like very little breaks, actually, but we're gonna try to make things work. And also, since I'm actually pretty not that great at this game, we're going to, if we die or anything like that, we'll employ like some safety saves, just because again, like this isn't a live system, this is do or die system. But this is Richter. You've seen Richter in Symphony of the, or in Symphony of the Night like this, but also in Rondo of Blood, where you can also do like some like flippy stuff, backflip Vania, and you know, that's like his main way of moving. This guy is absolutely like roided out here. Like, he's got super jumps, he's got cool slides, and he's just got an extremely huge burst of damage, like, honestly. So we're gonna be using a lot of this to traverse around, because there's no other way that we can. In Alucard, like that Symphony of the Night or that category, you'll probably want to like grab some relics in order to find some other relics in order to gain that progression. Hello. In order to gain that progression. But Richter pretty much has everything open from the get-go. So like he has like the Jewel of Open. He has the Jewel of Open. He's able to access the inverted castle and all that stuff. And technically, we can pretty much beat the game. Is it this one? Yeah. We're gonna do a safety save here, because one, M Big Baby. Two, this will allow me to you know, take really cautious safety HP refills at other save rooms without like, you know, lagging the game like this. So like, you know, just a little bit of security going a long way. Oh no, 0 memory left. What does that mean? I'm pretty sure I had like a whole bunch of memory blocks left, but all right, anyways. We already have the safety set up. Slogger and Gaibon, you've seen these folks in Castlevania 4. But unlike Simon Belmont, Richter just kind of makes mincemeat out of these folks. So this air dashing is actually a pretty complicated method. If you remember Rondo of Blood, if you remember how like Maria works in Rondo of Blood, she's able to do a move called the Guardian Knuckle. And that input is up, down, and then a quarter circle forward. And that's the air slash in this game as well. Unlike the Guardian Knuckle, obviously you have to input the air slash extremely quickly in order to keep your invincibility, which is a really, really big thing for air slashing. And we got to make it to the clock room before this thing closes. But we have to wait here actually a fair bit. So what we're going to do, actually, let's just refill these hearts. Because our first major boss, our first major obstacle here is going to be all rocks. And we have like a pretty kind of defined route around. But Richter pretty much plays like a fighting game character. Like he has all of these like distinct inputs. He has a really powerful slide, really powerful like special attacks that he can perform at pretty much no cost, no mana at all. One thing that you'll have to worry about is your weapon crash system, which we'll have to get all the hearts for. And we're gonna be juggling a whole bunch of items and a whole bunch of weapons around, just, you know, kind of like your OG Castlevania, and make use of their, you know, various weapon crashes. There we go. And even though Richter technically doesn't like level up per se, he still gains the benefits of HP ups. And you'll see him do a whole bunch of damage once we get up into the later bosses, later levels. So this is gonna be Olrox's lair. And I call this like the first major obstacle because of these two. Ow! Ow! Ah, much like that, I think. Sure. I don't think I have a safety save set up like that far, do I? We shall see. And I actually did call this before my run too. It's gonna be a lot of, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of rip. Do I have? I don't think I do. No. Ouch, that actually bites. Luffies. We'll keep running with it. We'll run with it. Ow. Ow. That just goes to show kind of like how punishing this game is, though. I thought I would be good through at least Olrox's quarters, but here I go. So we have to be pretty careful here. Are we mulliganing? Thank you very much, Strizer. Oh my lord. The merciful. Praise be upon his name, Strizer86 with the mulligan. It must be that purple checkmark treatment I've been hearing about. I'm kidding. I am absolutely kidding. I honestly thought I made a safety save. At least through Olrox's quarters, but at least we get to do this over again, and hopefully better this time. Hopefully we'll be able to make the clock rush and like all that stuff. So maybe I'll be able to talk a little bit about what this game is about. Again, this is Richter mode. An extra character, kind of like an EX character. Nope. Oh god. Oh god. Bobby playing with fire here. I need a calm down. All right. See, I could have sworn I made like... I could have sworn I made the save here. Oh, because there was no memory block. Why was there no memory block? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, that's a little bit concerning. That's why nothing saved over. Uh-oh. All right, anyways then. We'll just have to be like pretty careful through all rocks. Again, like that's like one of like the major like first obstacles. At least pour moi. Oh, left side, yeah. Because it takes it by memory cards. Oh no. Yo, Symphony of the Night's like, yo, Bobby, you play it my way. And I guess I respect that. I guess I respect that. Like, obviously you're gonna be seeing more of me playing this because the grind never stops. And actually kind of need that. But as fun as this game kind of brings me to like the sort of like difficulty and fun that I had with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night Zangetsu mode, where it's like if you're really not careful, you know, again, you don't have a live system, it's just a do or die. And some flea men are gonna put me to work. All right, at least we made the clock rush. Boom. So as I was saying, this is Olrox's quarters, and it shall be one of our first major bosses that we face. And now that we grabbed the holy water, you'll actually see us take advantage of a really nice mechanic. Except I'm gonna do a hydro storm right there, so yeah, I don't get bothered by that fellow. No, we've learned our lesson. But if you're in tune to the Alucard any percent speed runs of this game, you actually see Richter take advantage of this mechanic called damage stacking. And it's gonna be one of our major bits of DPS. Uh-oh, I need that now! Where? No! Uh-oh, everything's over. You're going to see the slowest Olrox kill. Not everything is over. Yeah, you're just gonna be seeing like the slowest Olrox kill. We'll do damage stacking later on in the run. Anyways, we encroach up in his crib. We just throw stuff at him. This is like the coolest thing about Richter. He does not care. Like, he does not care, especially in this form. So while he's weapon crashing like this, he's actually completely invincible. So I can just keep hammering on this so as long as I have the hearts, rather. No, this is, yeah, you are going to be seeing the longest Olrox kill. Well, you know what? We actually do not know. Should probably get that back. Whee! No, actually, we'll keep knife. Another cool thing about this category is that Richter takes like a completely, there it goes. Yeah, I knew it was here. Richter takes a completely different route as opposed to Alucard. You can actually employ like some of the same like tricks and like out of bounds as well, but only in certain circumstances. This is gonna be the climb, and birds might attack us. Hey, Castlevania birds, they're jerks, you know. Gonna be employing a little bit of safety here. Everyone likes that safety beef. I'm all about that safety water. Uh-oh. Woo! We'll do that. Try to damage stack. Oh, wait, yeah, we had it. Nice. Safety water. Safety agua. The deadliest slide in all of Vania, dog. Yeah, just want to do some like quick slide jumps here because I'm a little bit lazy. There we go. And it does a lot of damage to these Axe Knights. So this is one important piece of the puzzle, is that we're actually going to go out of our way here to activate this teleportation room. So what that does, any other teleportation room that we activate will bring us right back here. We gotta say hi to Kurasuman, see if we can get another daddy stack. Oh yeah, we got a daddy stack. We got a daddy stack. And again, like every max HP that you get as Richter, he gets a little bit up as well. Like he doesn't have any grand fanfare like Rebel up, like you know, like Alucard, but it's there and it's noticeable, especially in the later stages. Uh-oh. Is there a way I can pick a everyone knows this sort of a clock tower segment with the harpies. Oh no. And ever the more are they fervent this time of year. But yeah, absolute name of the game is like keeping this air dash, keeping this dash momentum, just knowing where you can cover the most ground. And so, you know, Alucard has like the backdashing method. Richter doesn't really have all of that, so which makes his forward movement a little bit awkward unless you do this sort of like air slashing like this. Whenever you're facing downward or upward slopes, the air slash will actually travel with it, which is really great. All right, so I'm in need of hearts, but I'm pretty sure I can grab some along the way. This is the long library. It's pretty much a detour. This is all bosses, so like, you know, not Lesser Demon for Richter is not a necessary boss. Actually, like, I don't think any bosses are necessary. And but we gotta take this detour anyway. I'll take this little refill. Or oh no, that's right. It's gonna do this every time. I keep forgetting that my that memory card slot A is full. All right, so we'll just ignore that. But I also can't ignore the fact that I absolutely need at least 10 hearts. So I need to figure out a way to get big. At least 10. At least 10? At least 10? All right, cool. You do not want to mess with these flea armors, by the way. There we go. Again, much like Zangetsu in his respective mode, like the flea, Richter's a lot of a glass cannon, so he'll take a lot of damage extremely quickly, and those flea armors deal a lot of damage. Can we not? Ugh, can't even take. Oh, this is like hard mode, no safety saves. Ow. We gotta escape this library, and then we'll continue on down to the doppelganger. which you don't fight a doppelganger Richter. You actually fight Alucard, which makes it pretty cool, you know? Uh-oh. You know what's not cool? Getting hit by that guy. So for all bosses, you are going to be seeing a little bit of that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go this way. Because unfortunately, I might mess up, so I'm going to take some health here. And accessing that memory card is going to be taking quite some time too, but it's all right. Just gotta make sure we survive at least the second castle, and we're almost done with that. But there's some big hearts here along the way that I can pick up anyway. All right. The long saves for HP. All right, there's a little bit of a manipulation that we can do. Hopefully we can get it. No? How about now? All right, there we go. Yeah, whenever he's knocked down like that, you can get a free special attack on him, and that hurts him a lot. And you kind of do the same thing with Doppel 40, but it's like way riskier. Again, let's try to keep that invincibility. Ow. Ooh, a crit. And sometimes Richter likes to crit for like a lot. Like mostly like all the time. Like, I don't know how padded this guy's stats are, but hoo-wee. All right, so like I said, he has a Jewel of Open. Again, he's blessed. He's a Belmont. He goes wherever he pleases. Woo! And the underground caverns, probably like one of my least favorite parts. Because there's just like so many little inconsistencies that can kind of like throw you a little bit for a loop. But again, you use that air slash to follow those slopes. Just go right on down. What? Take a little bit of a detour once again. We got bosses to kill. Now there actually is a really neat thing after this boss that you can do that'll like that you can like skip the death animation and all that, because usually there'll be like this door or like the door behind her, but if you move a certain way you can actually despawn those doors. All right, never the more upwards we go. Love that super jump. Love that super jump. And you can actually use the slopes on ceilings to travel through them as well. Rather, you know, along them, not through them. Yeah, this place is a little bit tricky just because like we have like very little space for sliding, you know, that movement. We do have this room though. Ain't that bad. See if we're gonna make this. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! Take a little bit of a dip. And we have to go back again because we did unlock something cool. I like unlocking things. So I got another piece of the puzzle. And these ones will actually hit for quite a bit. But we want this ape gorilla to throw his barrel with this over this flammable wood. We'll get some hearts, we'll get that refresh, and we'll keep moving. So here we'll meet Cerberus, and then we'll swiftly say goodbye to Cerberus. I'm actually gonna take a little heart here. I love how silly, like, that weapon crash is so good. That weapon crash is so good. It's one of my favorites. All right, gotta just make our way down here, and then we're actually gonna say hi to Grom in a bit, because we're almost done with the first castle. Let's grab a little bit of that. Another area where you kind of need your air slashing to be like kind of down pat. There's a lot of little things that can trip you up, and again, you, Richter, being a glass cannon and all, only have so much in the tank. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna keep abusing our invulnerability and try to do so in a manner. Okay. Should I be afraid? I don't think I should be afraid. Maybe I should be afraid. Okay. Bye, Grom. Bye, Grom. All right. Ah! I singed me boom. I singed me boom again. You know, I treat that as a bad omen. I'm gonna take like 30 seconds to save the HP up. Oh my lord. I consider that a bad omen. All right. You know, one thing that I found throughout my attempts here is that Richter cannot run in the save room. He can slide, air dash, all the fixins, but he can't run. He was raised better. He was built different, so to speak. Don't you run in the prayer room, the confession booth? Oh, I like how I actually did a rondo backflip there. Uh-oh. Please get away from me. I do not like where I am anymore. Okay, well, we'll get some refills. There's always, like this one. There's always some refills. And would you know it, we're almost done. Oh, actually, yeah, we're almost done with the first castle. We beat all the bosses in the first castle that Richter is, you know, pretty much eligible to defeat or beat. All right, I need to get, hey, Richter, uh-oh, Richter, hey buddy, look, need you alive, man. Need you alive, man. Uh-oh. Okay. Please no respawno. All right, cool. Glass cannon mode. Let me tell you. Glass cannon. A tad bit, tiny bit ruthless. That's quite all right. Oh. So that was a 30 piece. This is what I want to call it. So HP ups work like normal with Richter, but MP ups, or heart ups rather, he's pretty much, he already has a maximum number of 99 available. He doesn't really need all that much. So the hard ups actually give him 30 MP, which is, or sorry, 30 hearts, which is really good. And again, kind of like same deal as last time. Like we use a warp point here. Whoop. I want to do that. Got Darkwing Bat. And here's where you see Richter like being able to deal out the amazing damage. Just gonna take that because security. Me no like the Dio. All right. Ow, getting stomped there. All right, so we're done with the holy water for a bit. So we're gonna pick up this knife. You're gonna be seeing the good old knife again. All right. I hate this area. Oh god, I hate this area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I hate this area. Leave me alone. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, again, this air slash execution is like you gotta build stamina up for it, and like much like Alucard players have to build up, you know, stamina and consistency for shield dashing. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take a 30-second. You cannot save here because this is the climb. This is another climb that's actually pretty heinous because again, this is the reverse castle, and a lot of these enemies are like in the later levels. You're supposed to be fighting them as Alucard when you've gained a lot of levels, some good armor and equipment and all that stuff. Again, Rick doesn't have any of that. This is Whipman. Y'all know Whipman. Y'all been watching Whipman all the live long day. So but I haven't really been using much of Whip, have I? Like it's been a lot of man, no Whip. And like, you know, they use the Whip to like destroy projectiles and things, but like, you know, there's a thing about Whipman games where like the main source of damage isn't Whip, unless the category is like Whip only. I just find that a little bit funny. It's like, oh yeah, we're playing Whipman, we're gonna throw this cross. All right, we're playing Whipman. All right, the holy water damage stacks, etc., etc. Again, we're just gonna take the HP up because M big baby. Yeah, oh yeah, climb's pretty much over. But then there's a long hallway where you gotta get your air slashes on pat or down pat. I would say Richter's only the best Belmont in this game. Like I don't know. Put him and like Julius in the same room. I don't think there'd be any compare. Julius would put the hurting on him. Actually, really good segment so far. Oh god. No, not the tippy toes. You can't get your ankles bitten or else you die. Again, it's a second castle. All right, you thought it was all over with the whole heinous manga-essing? No, not by a long shot. But because we have our rematch coming up soon, that's right. It's gonna be the Doppelganger return, and he does a lot of damage, especially to us. I do have a safety save set up before the fight, because like there is a specific setup that we kind of have to get in order to like have it be like, you know, really low risk. Uh-oh. Oh god. Okay. We lived. Okay. I hate Doppel 40. He's a joik. Okay, and you thought the heinous, the teeth biting was over? We got this segment. If you get touched twice, you die. Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh my lord. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Thankfully, I have a save for after this as well. I know I have a save for after this. Or for after Doppel 40. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but like that, so like between Doppel, the end of Doppel 40 and Galamoth is probably like the hardest like the hardest segment in the game. Cause like there's actually a bit of like a reprieve after Galamoth, because like the way, like kind of like cleaning up the to-do list of like all bosses becomes extremely easy. Sorry, let me focus here. Okay. Yeah, like if you don't get hit, like it's great, but if you get hit like once, like especially by one of those like rock throwers, that's at least a good 3/4 of your health just gone. You know, a lot of people like are fond of my like my Proto Man glass cannon runs, where like this is kind of like the same thing. Like if you make a single mistake, like you have to really be about bouncing back if you are to survive. Uh-oh. Hello. Hey. So it's gonna be the long climb up, and yeah, we will be fighting Galamoth, and you know what? Galamoth's pretty okay. That's Richter. We have a knife, and the knife is all we need. Can you imagine that? A knife being all that we need to fell the strongest foe in in Symphony of the Night, rather. But it's gonna be a whole bunch more shuffling, a whole bunch more air slashing, so get ready. Now someone in chat did point this out a little bit earlier, but I am using a rather unconventional controller. I'm not using a gamepad, but if you're hearing these loud button presses, these are actually coming from an arcade controller. But I don't have an arcade controller with a lever. All of my directional buttons, or rather my cardinal directions, are buttons instead. So these are more commonly known as hitboxes, but they're classified as leverless arcade sticks. All right, let's try to get this set up here. If I can air slash. Sheesh. Alright, he's done. Yay, Galamoth is dead. Galamoth is dead. Yo, nice hearts. Nice amount of hearts right now. Okay, so besides dying at whatchamacallit, at Rock Throwerville. Oh my lord, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, besides that, this is gonna be a pretty okay run. Again, this is kind of like my 12-hour challenge. I'm sorry, Strizer. One, I had so many events of like my own to prepare for, and then two, I actually really like Mega Man X4 so much. Like I was supposed to practice this game. Right? Listen, yo, I was supposed to practice this game like obviously like well ahead in advance. But Mega Man X4 is so much fun too. I like really fast characters with a lot of damage, and like Richter, you know, definitely fills that hole as well. But there's something about Mega Man, you know. All right. So we got to climb on down. The worst is over with. I believe the worst is over with. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean by like it being like a kind of like victory lap. Because like, but aside like some sort of like things in like reverse chapel, you don't really have to worry about, you know, many inconsistencies. Oh my lord, I really gotta get those. Yeah, X4 has been really good. X4 has been really good. I wanna hunt for that 45 soon. And I guess that's just been a little bit of why I haven't practiced. All right, watch this setup. This setup is really cool. You're in the hitbox. Oh my god, the setups are really cool. All right. So again, like I know you're not seeing like the most top tier of play, but even though we're playing pretty bad, we're still having like really you know, we're having fun because Richter is a blast to control. All right, so we're gonna do away with old Noithy for a while. This guy always jumps in my way. Always jumps in my way. And then we got a really quick Akmadon kill. So while we have that little downtime, again, I just want to thank everyone who's stuck it out so far. Like the viewers, the runners, commentators, obviously the staff. Nice daddy stacks right there. But even like such a even a homey community event like this takes a lot of effort to run and to coordinate throughout everyone involved. So again, shout outs to everyone. Shout outs to all the runners. Shout outs to Strizers. Shout outs to, you know, people who might have made the graphics that could have also have been Strizer. But yeah, really hope we can showcase a lot more Retrovania under that same banner. I'm gonna Hydro Storm so I don't die here, because you know how it is about the whole not dying gig and whatnot. All right, got a couple more. Someone was asking if Trevor was in this game. To an extent. We're actually going to be visiting him quite soon. All right. I'm going to take some safety right there. Uh-oh. So here, these guys. Uh-oh. You get hit by any of them, you're dead. So let's not do that. Hey, who could these three be? It's Trevor, Cypher, and Grant. What? How could it possibly be? All right. No, they're dead. All right, we gotta squeeze our way. Oh no. I said squeeze our way. Playing with fire here. Squeeze our way past those guys. Take a little bit more of that safety, but hopefully this won't be all that bad. So if we keep our movements actually like pretty simple, and we should be able to avoid most of the troubles here. Now the only reason why I did another Hydro Storm, because I wanted that little heart up right there. You also get another one right here. Ooh, You know what? I did. That is my health. I did see my health. I did see my health. Oh god. Oh, come on. Richter. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. All right. All right. We've made our way pretty much around again and almost done. We just have 2 more to visit. You know how that goes. Uh-oh. Come on. That's... I don't want a hydro storm there. I want a hydro storm here. I still could almost die. Almost. Okay. Nope, still could almost die. So I'll tell you what. One final safety save-a-majig. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Almost done. One more boss left. It would have been cool if we had like a Richter versus Richter fight, but then that wouldn't make any sense. Superman. Richter is so cool. Oh, come on. All right, Strizer, one more holy water mega crash away. Time is gonna be right about now. Nice clutch damage stack. Hey, it's sub 40. Hooray. Hooray, sub 40. That's the fruits of 12 hours of labor right there. And hey, the whole Richter looking over Castlevania, or rather what remains of it. So even though this is a pretty, like, I would say this is a pretty difficult category to like get a groove into, like it's extremely fun once you know, pull off, you know, a lot of advanced techs and get into the rhythm of things. So still, you know, us still being able to do, you know, under 40 minutes still would blow the mind of 12-year-old me, saying, what, you can beat this in under an hour? Oh yeah. Well, listen, this is my time here, and this isn't even I Am the Wind. That's how bad the Xbox version is. But hey, if you want to get into exclusively Castlevania Symphony of the Night speedrunning, we do have an exclusive Discord, the Long Library, that you want to peer into. It's if you want the resources, that's into our speedrun.com page for Symphony of the Night. If any of these retro runs that were showcased this marathon that piqued your interest, we also do have the classic Castlevania speedrun Discord that we are in right now. And the cool thing about Castlevania community is that we are a cool bunch of folks willing to help out with anything you might need to get your feet wet with speedrunning. So again, thank you everyone. Thank you, Strizer, for having me on here. And if you want to see potentially more better Richter play, again, feel free to follow me at my channel, and also follow all of these runners that I performed in front of you today. And that's gonna be it from me. Thank you very much for having me. Take care, and we'll see you soon.